One by the American. Amaker. Outside the number 13, that's Ford. Out to Amaker, part of the team. They're looking for number 4. They're looking for Garrison. They go to Percy, top of the team, number by Percy. It's good. 2-0. The Americans are front. Top of the team comes up by Amaker. The ball right by Percy. Kalma seems to the front, just across the midcourt line. Inside to Samboy, left corridor. Samboy looks inside, goes to Chip England. And the end of the corner to Jester. More looks inside, in the middle of the out to Chip. Chip to the 3-point area. One touch inside, moves to the middle, top of the team. He jumps the side shot. It's good, it's tied at 2-all. We're standing on 24-20 first half. Amaker and Yosanko. Inside. Put it around, 35, one go. 3-point by more to Kalma. Kalma running down the middle. 6 seconds, 3-2 situation. Kalma may go away. Hold inside, 5, 9, 10, right down the middle, and a foul is called against number 5, Amaker. Some reason, Amaker, 6-1. Kalma cuts right through the middle, took it to the hook. And San Miguel here is up 42. 19-9 to go in the first half against the United States. Kalma is at the line for a possible 3-point play. Hector had a great tournament here in Taipei. He's at the line. He's set. He fires and they hit 5-2. The Philippines 5-3. 19-8 in the first half. Full court set by the Filipinos. The Americans are having. Bounce pass to Percy. He goes inside. That's the right corner court shot. One go. Rebound to get more. Back to Hector Kalma. Kalma across the midcourt line. Kalma down the middle. He'll go inside. Goes out. He hit the 6. He takes the 3-point shot. One go. Rebound. Out to number 13. That's 4. 4 to Amaker. Amaker hits up against Kalma. 52-5. One more. Tapped in very nicely by Garrison for 2. And it's 5-4. Philippines standing here 3-5-1. And the level to Santos. Very definitely going to still calm, very tight. High pass inside to more. More goes inside to Zero. 5. One goal. Look for a foul injury. Picked up by Percy. Percy to Amaker. The Americans are running. Leading power cut. One goal. Clear for the rebound. Okay, good rebound. Give to the more. More to Kalma. And the fans here with San Miguel POP. Kalma outside the strip. His right corner, sits in the corner. Looks inside for more. More outside the strip. And a foul is going to be called. A foul is called on number 7. That's Presley, his first. Harold Presley of Villanova. The star of the American team. 5-4 is the count. 18-7 in the first half. Sam Boylan inbounding. Right into the front court. San Miguel around the offensive. Outside the Kalma. Kalma. Top of the 3-point area. Hector. Outside the strip. Left corner goes strip jump. 15 for us. It's on. 7-4. And an offensive foul is called on Dennis Hill. The shot is counted. Yes, the shot is counted. 17-57 in the ball game. About in the first half. First foul on Dennis Hill. San Miguel here up 7-4 against the United States. Number 5. Outside to number 10. He lost it. And a foul is going to be called on Hector Kalma. Battling Joe Wolf to stand 6-10. Kalma standing 6-5-8. Slight court join in the front court. Presley inbounding for the United States. Outside to Garrison. Garrison to Amaker. Outside to Wolf. Wolf in the middle to Garrison. In the corner is Ford. Back to Garrison, top of the key. High pass inside. Wolf puts it over more. One goes in for a big rebound. Out to England. England to Kalma. Kalma to more. More stops. Left corner court. Goes cross court to Chris. He's in the 3-point area. He's in the middle. Just a long one. It's good. 3-point shot by Chris. It's 10-4. San Miguel there up by 6. 17-17 in the first half. Inside. Garrison is blocked by Lowe, and the foul is going to be called on Jeff. Garrison got away from the inside, got away from Kelly's chair. Jeff will come out from behind, pick him up, coming to the foul. And Garrison will go tonight. That's number 14, Kevin Garrison, standing about 6'8". He likes to go to the hoop, Garrison, but he does want to. He puts the ball down first before he goes to the hoop, and that's the time he's hammering away from it. Garrison at the line on the first foul by Jeff Moore. Garrison 5, the first. It's good. 10-5. San Miguel Bears lead down to 5. 17-11 in the first half. Tremendous start here at the Chunghwa Sports 10-5 Center. Great basketball fans here in Taipei. Second free throw by Garrison is also good. 10-6. San Miguel Bears lead down to 4. And the Americans are playing a full court set. Kalma. As by Amaker. Swings away into the front court. Kalma still. Cuts to the middle. Outside to Sam Boylan. Inside to still. Bad pass. Still couldn't connect it. Picked up by Presley. And the United States is one. Haymaker, right cortical. Haymaker in the middle. Two Wolves. He takes the long one, top of the field. One goal inside. The play captured. Picked up by Moore. Moore into the front court. Moore still. Outside the jump boiling. He jumps 18-footer. Right cortical. Going to be shot. Got a good pass. Didn't go. Picked up by Ford. Ford. Long pass. Out to Wolf. Wolf in the corner against Jetmore. Outside. Presley goes inside over jump boiling. Makes it. Local shot. 10-8. San Miguel to a lead down to 2, 16 and 27 in the first half. Salma cuts inside, gets away from the Haymaker, gives it out to Chip. Inside to Chip, still gets away, goes inside on the starting, and the foul is going to be called on Presley. That's his first foul on Presley. And the American coach as usual, he stand up and says, what did he do? Well, he hit still on the hand. That's what he did. 16 and 17 to go. 10-8, San Miguel by 2. More inside to Kalma. He jumps. Oh, he was having bad luck. He was open, but he covered. Taken down. Haymaker into the front court. Number 5. 10-8. San Miguel by 2. Inside to Garrison. Turns around over Skate. 5. One goal. Rebound. Picked up by Garrison. I don't know if any foul is going to be called or is it a foul on Tony Skate. Let's see. Okay. A foul is on Garrison. Let's see what the rest is saying. Yes, it's a foul. On Garrison. Pushing foul. And the American coach is screaming at Oppenheimer. And he just coolly walks away and tries to give the ball to Jetmore. Okay, there's been a substitution on the American side. Coming in with number 4, that's Holko. Okay, Salma. Top of the feet, 10-8. Salma. Looks inside. He's got it. Flush it out to the middle. Here. Looking for Engeland. Out to somebody right cortical to Salma. Salma head and shoulder fake. In the middle to Moore. Moore has it. Rolls it on. Gets inside. Pick it up. One goal. Rebound. All along was number 4, Holko. Driving play by Haymaker, and the foul is going to be called on Hector Salman, I think. That's his second. We'll have to watch it. 15 and 28 to go in the first half. San Miguel here 10. United States 8. Salman is being replaced by Kumaran. 2 early fouls on Hector Salman. Nothing very much that Hector could do. He's 5'8", and Haymaker is 6'1". Okay, Haymaker, right corner court. Out to Ford. Top of the feet to Wood. Locked it inside. Bang shot, one goal. The shot is by number 4, Holcomb, and the foul is going to be called on Campbell Nick. And Holcomb goes to the line. The Americans using their height at the low post and working the board inside, obviously, where they have a tremendous advantage. The average height is just over 6'6". And number 4, Calvin Holcomb, who stands 6'5" at the line. Classified the count. He finds the first. It won't go. 10-8. San Miguel here by 2. 15 and 15 remaining in the first half. Second free throw by Holcomb. When you look at this giant Americans, you just wonder how can this comparatively tiny Philippine team play. Okay, rebound to Dennis here. He can hardly move, but he was there in position. Kumaran top of the feet. Frank outside the kick. Just looks inside. Go to the middle. First. Can't shoot. Outside to Dennis here. Dennis still on the outside. More carton gets body got kick. Top of the feet. Out to Dennis. Dennis to Samboy. Samboy takes the group. Jumps the pass to the wrong man. Picked up by Haymaker. Haymaker down the middle. Goes up against Kumaran. 5-1 go. And the foul is going to be called on Kumaran. 10-8 is the count. 14 and 50 to go. That boy is not beautiful, but he passed to the wrong man. The Americans are up by 2. I think as a result of the terrible accidental defenses, who is safe keenly in this ball game. Number 5, Haymaker. At the line for the Chargers, the first foul by France Kumaran. Haymaker fires the first. It's good. 10-9. The United States cuts down the San Miguel lead to 1. Second free throw by Haymaker. He says. He fires. It's going to be shot. Yes. Rebound to get more. More quickly outside to Kumaran. Kumaran looks around. He's held by Haymaker. Goes out to Chip. Chip at the corner to somebody. He wants to shoot. Changes his mind. He gets to Phil. The Phil cover the three. He backs up. Out to Chip. Chip goes out. And a foul is going to be called on number 13. Number 13 is Ford. Frankie Ford. Hammering very still as he gives England a screen. Side court throwing for the Philippines. 10-9 is the count. San Miguel here by 1. 14-34 regarding the first half. England inbounding. Right court point in the front court. 50 seconds, finish the corner. And up to 50. 5. Long shot, top shot. One goal. Rebounding just more. More looks inside. Good cross got the sound. He's open. Takes a 3-point shot. Oh, hit the rim. One goal. Loose ball. Won by Jefferson. Long pass to Wolf. Wolf in the corner. One shoot. Jefferson goes inside. Can't get in the door. And the Americans go ahead. 11-10. Slam dunk by Jefferson. 14-10 remaining in the first half. Jefferson, big guy, went right through. Engel on the outside. Takes a 3-point shot. Great shot by Chris. And the Filipinos come back. 13-11 against the United States. 13-57 to go. Pass by inside. Wolf lost it. Stolen by Jeff. The battle for the loose ball. And a jump ball is forced on number 14. That's Kenny Jefferson by Jeffmore. Jeffmore injured in the game against Italy. The hit, the hand with the right knee. His knee is bandaged, but he's playing well. England has 10 points in the ball game so far. 10 of the 13 points of the Philippines. 13-51 to go in the first half. San Miguel here, Philippines 13, United States 11. Jefferson against Moore. Top the top. One. Not quite. Recovered by Amiga. Outside to Holcomb. Inside. Turn around. And traveling the score. Nice score by referee Mario Oppenheimer of Uruguay. Good call. Kumara into the front court. The Philippines on the offensive. Protecting a 2-point lead. England left pass inside. Intercepted by Jefferson. Jefferson quickly to Amaker. Amaker pass to Wood. Right corner court. He wanted to change his mind. Out to Amaker. Top of the key. Back to number 4. Holcomb inside to Jefferson. Overstay 5 is good. Big tough play by Jefferson. Inside at 13. With 13-16 to go. Samboylan goes inside. 5 to 5. Down to that. One goal. Rebound to Wood. Wood to Amaker. The Americans using the high to advantage. Amaker. Pass inside. 4 possibly laying 5 and 8. The Americans go ahead. 15-13. With 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Kumar across the midcourt line. Kumar straight. Kumar on the outside. Leaves it outside to Samboylan. Then in the middle to England. Started out by Amaker. Back pass. Amaker's going all the way to the hook. He puts it up there. 17-13. A 4-point lead for the United States. 12-46 to go in the first half. Ron Jacobs scores the timeout. We can do that to watch it. There you see the slow motion of that earlier play. The American smart taking there, using their height to great advantage. Was inside of the unit area. Jefferson is 8 points. He's the big guy, number 40. Especially at 4 points, 8 in the 3 and out of 2. For the Philippines, with England who's double damage with 10 points on timeout. Just 17-13, United States by 4. 12-46 remaining in the first half. Remember the start of the 2-1 40 and try to center. Filipino is suffering a great deal as a result of it. He can hardly move, certainly can hardly jump. The Americans using the height and the power inside, low posting, fighting the mismatch with some boy moves inside. Some boy has been a little rough. He's on a couple of bad passes and they're really working keep England very, very tough. But he can get a couple of great passes. Okay. San Miguel on the offensive. Kumaran, still more England than Samboylan. Kumaran right for the court. Kumaran has looks inside. Goes it out to England. England on the outside. Moves to the top of the field. Against 55. The 3-point shot is out. Back inside. Still no good. One by Garrison and saves it out the goal. The Americans come away in the front court. Number 12. That's Watson. Anthony Watson on the outside. Watson goes outside to number 7. Illegal steal call on number 6. That's Chad Mitchell. And it's a turnover. 17-13. Alan Kaiser is coming in for Samboylan. Try to get a little more shooting power from the outside. Hopefully. 4-point lead to the United States. 12-10 to go in the first time. San Miguel here on the offensive. England against Presley. Out to stage. Heidi cover the field. Heading shoulder head. Move to the right. This is the stage. He'll cover the field. England catch. Doesn't get the pass. He'll give it out to Kumaran. Pressing defense. Out to Heidi. In the corner. The pass is blocked. And hammered by number 6. Mitchell. Side court throwing for the Philippines. There you see a mismatch. Heidi 6-1. Mitchell 6-6 at the very least. Heidi inbounding. Still, back to side. He's in the left corner. Goes to Kumaran. Kumaran is good. It's in the 3-point area. Against Presley. Takes off Presley. Now fires a 3-point shot. Great hit by Chip. 17-16. And he's shooting against Harold Presley, one of the top stars of Villanova, the NCAA champions in the United States. Americans by 1, 17-16. Presley goes inside to Gaddison. Gaddison can't shoot. Out to number 12. He goes inside. Banks the shot. Won't go. Rebound. Still couldn't connect it. Picked up by number 12. He backs out. Still just virtually useless inside. Number 6. 14 away. Banks the shot. And it trickles in. That was Chad Mitchell inside. 19-16. Engel in the corner. U.S.A. turns around. Gets away. Shot is deflected. 5 won't go. Takes up to the wrong man. Picked up by Mitchell. Out to Presley. Presley on the outside. Inside. Give and go play. And a foul is called on against England on Gaddison. 19-16, a 3-point lead for the United States. First foul on Chip England. Dennis Still, I hate to say this, is trying his level best, but he's virtually a passenger in this ballgame. Okay, Presley inbound. Out to number 6, Mitchell. Mitchell to number 12, that's Watson. Watson cover the key. Looks inside, goes outside to Holcomb. Holcomb takes a long one. 3-point shot, won't go. Loose ball. The Americans keep it in play. Threw it out to number 12, Watson. Watson right guard goes. Watson still. Looks inside. Goes over the key to Gaddison. Out to Presley. Presley swings away against Moore. Back in the middle to number 12. Watson. Watson. Zigzag. Goes around. Pushes up Kumaran. Forces the shot. Won't go. Rebound to Kaidi. Kaidi quickly out to Kumaran. Kumaran is fouled by number 12. That's Watson. And that's will put the United States in penalty situation. The Philippines already in penalty situation. 10-20 to go in the ballgame. 19-16 is the count. The Americans by 3 against San Miguel of the Philippines. Playing heroic basketball. England bounce pass inside the more. Head and shoulder peck. He goes inside. Takes, can't shoot out to Chip. He moves away. Comes in closer, backs off against Presley. Inside to Kaidi. He takes, he backs off again. Kaidi decides to take a long one. Yes! A 3-point shot by Kaidi against number 6, Mitchell, who is completely surprised and is tied at 19 all with 9:56 remaining in the first half. And what a great performance these little Filipinos are putting up against the giant Americans. Presley top of the key. Inside to Gaddison. 3 seconds. No. They call a foul on Kaidi. I thought the Taipei referee or the Chinese referee would call a foul on number 6, Mitchell, but instead he called a foul on Kaidi. Couple of substitutions on the American side. A-Maker coming in together with number 11, that's Henderson. Kevin Henderson, who stands 6'4.5". Going out is Holcomb. That's going to be take 2 at the line for number 6, that's Tad Mitchell. $19 the count, 9:43 to go. Got a glimpse of the American bench there, headed by Gene Keady, their coach from Purdue. Okay. Tad Mitchell for the first free throw. It's good. 20-19. United States by 1. 15,000 people jammed back taking to watch the game, including former Foreign Minister Narciso Ramos. 2 for 2 by Mitchell. 21-19. The Americans by 2. Kumara in the backcourt. Swings into the front court. Outside to Moore. Moore to England. England in the corner. Inside the Moore, and a foul is going to be called on number 11. That's Kevin Henderson. And Chip will go to the line for 2. And the American coach, Gene Keady, always stands up and questions what the hell is that. He gets across that line, that's marked here, going to get a technical. Chip England at the line for the charities. The Americans would like it to be a free-for-all, in the sense they would like to see a lot of contact allowed, so that they could use their physical force to advantage. So the referees are calling it like they should call it in amateur basketball, nice and close. Chip England makes the first, 21-20. Americans lead down to 1. Chance for Chip to tie the count. 9:32 remaining in the first half. The 5 for the Philippines. England, Kaidi, Kumaran, Moore, and Dennis Hill. Chip fires the second. It's also good. It's tied at 21. 9:32 to go. 15 points for England. Full court press to the backcourt. Americans are Harris. Now they're racing in the front court. Number 11 may go the way. Goes inside. Oversteer. 5-1 go. And an offensive foul is called on number 11, Henderson. He tried to drive end-to-end, go to the hoop, and he hammered into Dennis Hill. And an offensive foul was called on him. And Dennis Hill now limps into the front court. 21 all is the count. Foul number 2 on Henderson. Still at the line for the 2. No, it's going to be a side court throw-in. Kumar into the front court and still is limping very, very badly. England Harris inside to Jeff Moore. Jeff Moore in the corner, fires an 18-footer, won't go. Rebound to number 11, Henderson. Henderson to Amaker. Amaker against Kumaran, goes inside. Charging foul is going to be called. No, this time a blocking foul is called on Kumaran. I thought it might have been a charging foul on Amaker, but a blocking foul was called on Kumaran. And Amaker, side court throwing. Okay. Hector Kalma comes right back in for Franz Kumaran, who moves out with 2 fouls. Hector also has 2. Amaker is at the line. And coming in for the Americans is Joe Wolf, 6'10". And this man can shoot. He comes in for Kenny Gaddis, who stands 6'7.5", 6'8". 21 all is the count, 9 and 6 to go in the first half. San Miguel Beer of the Philippines playing what I would probably describe as heroic basketball. Amaker at the line. Sets fires, makes the first, 22-21. The United States up by 1. Remember, we are playing the greatest basketball power in the world, the Americans. Amaker fires the second, it's also good. 23-21. The Americans fight 2 and they're trying to press the backcourt. Still to Moore. Moore to Kalma. Kalma zigzagging. Watched by Amaker. Gets across the midcourt line. Just in time. In the corner to Kaidik. Kaidik steps, can't shoot. Steps off, right corner court. Looks inside now. Out to Kalma. Kalma in the middle. Left corner court to Jeff Moore. Moore against Presley. West cross court to Kaidik. He fakes. Comes in from the key. Fires. Won't go. Picked up by Moore. He goes inside. Fake. Fires. He was hammered and fouled by Wolf. That's number 10, Joe Wolf. Good fake by Jeff Moore. He'll go to the line for 2. 23-21 is the count. 8 and 39 to go in the first half. And Jeff Moore is at the line for the 2 charities. And Dennis Hill, agonizing in pain, limps across the court in front of us. Jeff at the line. Fires the first and makes it 23-22. The United States lead is down to 1 with 8 minutes and 39 remaining in the first half. Jeff for the second free throw. He sits, he fires, and he makes it again. And he's tied at 23, 8 and 39, and the Filipinos pressing in the backcourt. Or turnover, and the Americans lost it. It's going to be our ball. No. Oppenheimer says it's theirs. It was clearly touched by number 5, Amaker, and a hush and a boo from the crowd here in Taipei. Side court throwing to the Americans, especially to Amaker. Amaker right corner court to Henderson. Henderson to Presley. Presley swings away. Left corner court jumps the pass. The corner to Amaker. Left corner court in the middle to Henderson. He goes inside. Traveling and it's a turnover. He tried to charge his way in. He traveled. It's a turnover. Chance for the San Miguel Beer team to go ahead. Kalma into the front court. Kalma. Outside to chip his open fire. The 15-footer. Won't go. Rebound battle. Lost at the end line by Wolf. He was pressured by Jeff Moore. And San Miguel Beer will keep it. Side court inbound. 23 all is the count. 8 and 5 to go in the first half. The Philippines. San Miguel Beer team playing the United States for the prestigious Jones Cup. Moore top of the key. Throws it out to Kalma. Back to Moore. Left corner court. He goes inside baseline drive. Back to the basket. Oh, glorious center basket shot by Jeff Moore for 2. He took on Presley and Wolf and fired back to the basket. 25-23. Presley top of the key. Won't go. Rebound. Lost at the end line by number 6, Mitchell. And the Filipinos will keep it. They're up by 2. 25-23. The crowd really smiling at the gutsy play of the Filipinos. Kalma top of the key, 3-point area. Kalma looking for more. Kalma. Kaidik, he gets away, goes inside, he's fouled, he go to the line. Good play by Alan Kaidik. He got a pass from Kalma, cut inside. He was fouled by number 6, that's Mitchell. And Alan Kaidik will go to the line for the 2 charities. That's the second foul on Chad Mitchell. 7 and 31 to go in the first half. Couple of substitutions on the American side. Mitchell comes out, Henderson comes out. Gaddison goes right back in together with Troy Lewis, who stands 6'4.5", seeing action for the first time in the ball game. 7 and 31 to go in the half. Philippines, San Miguel Beer 25, the United States 23. Kaidik, Alan Kaidik at the line. A hush falls over the Coliseum as he fires the first and makes it 26-23. A roar from a lonely Philippine voice in the stand. There are not many of them here. but the few who are here have paid as much as 600 pesos for a ticket. Alan Kairik with the second. It's also good. 27-23. San Miguel here by 4. It's a full court press. Americans harass in the backcourt. Presley double team. Quickly out to Wolf. In the middle, Moore picks up number 8. That's Lewis. In the middle to A-Maker. A-Maker right quarter court. A-Maker to Lewis. Lewis gives it outside to Presley. Presley left quarter court. In the corner to A-Maker. A-Maker back to Presley. He swings away to the middle. Jumps one against Jeff. It's going to be short. Rebound. No good offensive foul. No. A foul was called on Moore. That's his second. Wolf took the rebound, went inside. The foul was called on Moore. And the shot was counted. 27-25. And number 10, Joe Wolf, is at the line for a possible 3-point play. 7-4 to go in the first half. Ball number 2 on Jeff Moore. Okay, number 10. Joe Wolf stands 6'10". Likes to shoot. Power player. Fires. Makes a 3-point play, 27-26. San Miguel Beer up by 1. 7-3 to go in the first half. Kalma across the big court line. Kalma still. Outside to Engeland. Engeland swings away. Left quarter court. He backs up. Swings away now. He jumps a long one. 3-point shot is going to be short. Rebound won by A-Maker. A-Maker zigzagging to the front court. And you almost lost it. In the middle to Presley. Back to A-Maker. Outside to Lewis. Back to A-Maker in the middle. A low posting Wolf on the left side and Presley on the right. Presley moves out right quarter court. Presley comes in a little closer. Works on the baseline. Jumps the pass. Outside to 8. Back to A-Maker. A-Maker looking inside now. They cut. Number 8. Lewis takes a long one. Rims out. Rebound to Jeff Moore. Quickly to Kaidik. Kaidik cross court to Kalma. Kalma into the front court. Picked up by A-Maker. Kalma still in the middle. Goes out to Chip. Chip. Harris gets the pick from Dennis. Swings away. Moves to the top of the key. In the corner to Kalma. He jumps an 18-footer. It's short. Rebound to Moore. Moore almost lost it. Yes, he does. Picked up by the United States. Number 8 cuts right through the middle. That's Lewis. And the Americans go ahead 28-27. The Americans by 1. 5-58 to go in the first half. Kalma across the midcourt line. Kalma still. Out to Kaidik. Kaidik takes, comes inside, throws it out to Jeff Moore. Jeff Moore left first, go to Kalma. Kalma in the middle, out to Jeff. Jeff swings inside from the key, he jumps. Rims out, bad luck, picked up by Garrison. Garrison to A-Maker. A-Maker zigzagging, top of the key, goes inside against Kalma. And an offensive foul is going to be called. No, it's a blocking foul on Kalma. It's his third. And the Philippines will be in trouble there. Kalma's third foul. And he's a big playmaker for us. And he has to be replaced by Samboy Lim. And now, obviously, Ron Jacobs is gambling. Omaran has 2 fouls, he's on the bench. Kalma has 3, he pulls him out. And Samboy Lim comes in for him. So it's going to be Chip Engeland. He's going to have to bring the ball up into the front court. He's going to be the point guard. 28-27. The Americans by 1. Troy A-Maker is at the line, number 5. A 1-point lead to the United States, 5-37 remaining in the first half. A-Maker at the line. He sets, he fires, he makes it. 29-27, the United States by 2. Second free throw by A-Maker coming up on a 1-on-1 situation. He sets, fires the second. It trickles in, 30-27. United States by 3, 5-36 to go. Now Chip Engeland has got a problem. He's got to be the point guard, bring the ball up into the front court. His pass to Samboy Lim, turnover. It was a little wide and it's a turnover. A-Maker into the front court. A-Maker, top of the key, 3-point area. Outside to Presley in the corner. Presley against Kaidik. Jumps the pass inside to Wolf. Out to A-Maker. From the key, he fires. It's going to be short. No, it's good. 32-27. United States by 5. 5-13 to go in the first half. Engeland across the midcourt line. Outside to Kaidik. Kaidik in the right court, swings away. Can't shoot. Looks inside. Decides to take a 3-point shot. Won't go. Rebound to Wolf. Wolf, playmaker stolen by Kaidik. Not quite. Near steal by Alan Kaidik. Side court throwing in the front court. 32-27. The United States by 5. 4-54 to go. They're just putting the pressure on, using their power inside. Garrison, top of the key. 3 seconds is going to be called. Yes. Turnover on Presley. 3 seconds very clearly. 4-44 to go in the First half. More to England. England across the mid-court line. England still against Amaker. Gets away from him. Jumps an impossible shot and makes it. 3-point shot. Great shot by Chip, 32-30. The Americans lead down to 2-4 and 26 to go. Lewis on the outside, jumps it inside, batted out from behind. Picked up by Tyson, charging. Shot from behind by Sam Boylan. Beautiful block by Sam Boylan on Gaddison. At 6-10. 6-1 blocking, 6-10 from behind. England, right court. England into the corner. He fires another impossible shot, one go. Sam Boylan jumps against Gaddison, rather Kaidik against Gaddison, and a foul is called on Kaidik. His second. Imagine 6-1 going up against 6-8. And Kaidik had the guts to do that. That's his second. 32-30. San Miguel Beer suffering as a result of the penalty situation and the foul situation against them. And the fact that Dennis still is just hobbling on the hard court. 4 and 5 to go. Jay Byler being tapped by Coach Keeley to come in for the United States as Gaddison is at the line for the free throws. He fires the first. It won't go. Rebound to Still. Still to Jeff. And the crowd applauds as the Filipinos come into the front court. Chip England across the mid-court line. Outside to Kaidik. Inside to the cutting. Samboy takes it over and makes it. Beautiful play by Samboy. And it's tied at 32 with 3 and 48 to go. Tremendous drive down the line by Sam Boylan. In the corner, Wolf. Outside to Presley. They go cross court to Amaker. Outside to Wolf against Moore. He can't do anything. Amaker top of the key. Outside to Presley. He turns around. Fires. It's good. 34-32. A 2-point lead for the United States. 3 and 28 to go in the first half. There you see the slow ball of that great drive by Sam Boylan. Beautiful play by Lim. England on the outside. England almost lost it because of the loose ball. And a jump is forced on him by Amaker. In front of the basket, coming in a couple of substitutions on the United States side. Number 9, Jay Byler comes in. And number 13, Frank Ford comes in. Troy Lewis, number 8, moves out together with Presley, number 7. 34-32 is the count. The United States by 2 against San Miguel Beer Philippines. 3 and 13 remaining in the first half. It's Amaker against England in front of the San Miguel Beer basket. Won by the Americans. Number 13, Ford. Out to Amaker. United States slowing it down. Amaker on the outside. Hand off to number 9, Jay Byler. In the bounce pass to Amaker in the corner. Amaker drives down the baseline, jumps a pass inside to Gaddison. He puts it over Still and makes it 36-32. A 4-point lead for the United States. 2 and 48 to go. England top of the key. He jumps a 3-point shot. One go. Followed up by Kaidik. Still no good. Sorry, missed by Allen. Quick inbound. And the Americans on the offensive. Amaker inside to Gaddison. Whirl around against Dennis Still. Puts it up. Protected. One go. And a foul is going to be called on Still. That's his third. Oh, that's his second. Sorry. And Gaddison will go to the line. 36-32. A 4-point lead for the United States. This American team would have been in deep trouble if Dennis Still and Jeff Moore were 100%. But Dennis Still is actually just hobbling on the court. He stands under the basket, tries his best, but he really can't jump and he can't move, and the Americans are exploiting that. Gaddison at the line. Fires the first one makes it 37-32. United States has a 5-point lead, 2 and 30 to go in the first half. Second free throw by Gaddison coming up. He fires. It trickles in 38-32. The Americans by 6 their biggest lead of the ball game so far with 2 and 28 in the first half. England across the mid-court line. England to Kaidik. Kaidik looks inside. He swings away. Goes to corner to Chip. Chip in the 3-point area. Back to Still in the middle. Still looks around. Gives it out to Kaidik. He jumps a 20-footer. He makes it. 38-34. Nice shot by Alan Kaidik. Right corner court. Americans lead down to 4. 2 and 6 remaining in the first half. United States on the offensive. Amaker cutting out the play. They're low posting on the right side. With Gaddison. Gaddison against Still. Out in the middle. To number 13, that's Ford. Amaker takes a long one. One go. Rebound. Still taps it to Kaidik. Kaidik hangs on to the leather now. Kaidik zigzags into the front court. Alan Still now. Outside to Still. Still in the corner to Moore. Moore works around and a foul is going to be called on number 13. That's Ford. Frank Ford, his second. And it's going to be take 2 for Jeff Moore. 38-34 is the count. A 2 point lead, or rather 4 point lead for the United States. A maker moves out. And coming in for him is Anthony Watson, who stands about 6'3". Jeff Moore at the line for two charities. Holcomb also preparing to come in for the Americans. That's number 4. Jeff is hurting. Fires won't go. Rebound to Watson. Watson double team. Throws it out to Garrison. He goes inside again. Still fakes. Fades away. Fires won't go. More for the rebound. Quickly out to England. England, a long pass to Samboy Lim. He goes inside. Puts it up against the big guy. Fires and makes it. Oh, what a great play by Samboy Lim. He went up against Joe Wolf, who stands 6'10", faded away and made it. 38-36. The Americans by 2. With a minute and 16 in the first half. And what a heroic game these Filipinos are playing. Great play. Top of the key. Watson. Watson. Outside to Ford. Ford whirls around. Can't shoot back to Watson. Watson in the key. Ford goes inside. Fires. Forces the shot. Won't go. Rebound to Still. Still hands on the ladder. And a row from the crowd as England comes into the front court. Chip England. Top of the key. Outside to Sam Boyle. He swings inside. Puts it out to Boy. Goes inside. Down to the basket. Shot. No good. And a foul is called. And Jeff will go to the line. And I think the foul is on Gaddison. And Ituri is going to come in, I think, for Dennis Still. Yes, Jose Ituri coming for Dennis Still. Limps off the hard court, and gets a tremendous blow from the fans here in Taipei's Chunghwa Stadium. Back to the rafter. 38-36 is the count. The Americans by 2 with 47 seconds to go in the first half. Jeff Moore at the line. He's got a hip injury, he's got a knee injury, but he makes the first free throw. And he's a great ball player. He gives 101% in every game. And he forgets the pain as he plays for San Miguel Bay. Second free throw by Jeff. Won't go. Rebound to Garrison. 38-37. The Americans by 1. Full court press. Out to Holcomb. Holcomb. Back to number 12. Watson. Watson right corner court. Watson on the outside. Looks inside. Goes to Garrison. Garrison swings in against Ituri. Back to Watson. Watson right corner court jumper. It's going to be shot. Pushing far from behind number 10, very clearly. Good call by referee Oppenheimer, very clearly. Wolf was pushing on Kaidik. And that's his second. 38-37. 28 seconds remaining in the first half. Ituri talking to Jeff Moore in the backcourt as Jeff holds his hip and Dignadise is tough to come in. For Jeff Moore. And Jeff Moore also limps to the side court, gets a handful of fans as Kaidik prepares to take the 2 free throws with 28 seconds to go. And San Miguel Bay, Philippines down by 1 against the powerful United States. Kaidik has a chance to tie the count. As a matter of fact, has a chance to put us ahead. He sets, he fires the first, he makes it, and is tied at 38 with 28 seconds to go in the first half. Believe it or not. Second free throw by Kaidik. He sets, bounces the ball a couple of times, fires it, and won't go. Tapped by Samboy Lim. Oh, beautiful play by Samboy Lim. Tapped by Samboy Lim. And San Miguel Bay is up by 2. 40-38. Americans Harris in the backcourt. Throw wild pass. Number 4 is double team. They're Harris. Cross court. And the Americans, big guy, Wolf, push it up. It's good. It's tied at 40. 10 seconds to go. Quickly up to Chip England. England races into the fight court. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. England gets away. He fakes. He fires. Put it up. No good. The top team of Taipei beat South Korea. So this crowd is very, very happy. And we are extremely proud of the performance of the Filipinos San Miguel Beer team in the first half. Starting off with the Americans in the second half, A Maker, number 5, number 13 is Ford, number 7 is Presley, number 10 is Wolf, and jumping at center, number 14, Garrison. For San Miguel Beer, Pumaran, Samboy Lim, Moore, Still, and England. It's got to be Still jumping against Garrison at center. 40 all is the count. First half action. Or second half action. Still, his hands on his head. His ankle heavily bandaged. Shot in the tap, won by the Americans. A-Maker, setting it up. A-Maker into the front court. Moves to the right court in the corner. It's number 13, Ford. Inside pass. Turnaround shot by Garrison. It rims in. It's 42 to 40. The United States by 2. Pumaran across the mid-court line. Dennis Still just hopping into the front court. It's so sad to watch him this way. Sam Boyle on the outside. The outstanding rebounder of the tournament is now hopping. High pass inside to Still. He lost it at the end line. Couldn't control it. A-Maker into the front court. Outside to Ford. Back to A-Maker in the middle. Presley left court. Presley comes in a little closer. Jumps a pass inside to Wolf. He plays away against Moore. It's good. 44 to 40. 4-point lead for the United States. 19 and 13 in the second half. Pumaran, top of the key. Outside to England. He backs off. Moves to the corner. Looks inside. Gives it out to Samboy Lim. Lim against Wolf. He cuts inside. Takes it to the hoop. Jumps apart to Still. He almost lost it. Recovered. Yes, he does. Picked up by 13. That's Ford. Presley to Ford. Ford goes inside 5 and makes it 46 to 40. The Americans fight 6 with 18 and 50 to go in the ball game. And Ron Jacobs doesn't know what to do. Whether to pull out Dennis Still and take a chance or keep him in there. Samboy Lim on the outside. Lim gets a pick for more. Cuts inside. Gives it out to Still. Top of the key. Still outside to Samboy. He jumps a long one. Right corner court. He's got 3-point shot by Samboy Lim. 46 to 43. The Americans lead down to 3. 18 and 27 to go. Garrison double team. He backs off. Gives it out A-Maker to Presley. Presley forces his way. Throws it back to A-Maker. Left corner court. Back in the middle to Wolf. Outside to Presley. He fires from the right corner down deep. It's good. 48-43. And Presley is beginning to hit from the outside. A 5-point lead for the Americans. Samboy Lim is fouled. The foul is going to be called on 5 A-Maker. 48-43. United States by 5. 18 and 3 to go. Ron Jacobs gets onto the court and picks up something, throws it aside. Side court throwing. Samboy Lim inbound. 18 and 3 to go in the ball game. San Miguel Beer down by 5. Inside to Moore. Back to Samboy. He takes a 3-point shot from the corner down deep. It's good. Glorious shot by Samboy Lim. 48 to 46. The American lead down to 2. 17 and 53 to go in the ball game. Presley on the outside against Lim. Goes in the middle. Moves it outside to A-Maker. High pass inside to Wolf. Back to A-Maker. He hits. Gets away from Pumaran. Backs the shot and he triggers in. 50 to 46. Back to a 4-point lead for the United States. Pumaran in the middle. Outside to Chip. Chip swings away to the corner. He comes down the baseline. Goes inside. Backs away. Gives it out to Samboy. He takes another 3-point shot. It's good! Glorious shooting by Samboy Lim. 50 to 49. And it's a 1-point lead for the United States. With 17 and 23 to go in the ball game. Presley in the corner against Samboy. One goal. Loose ball. Recovered by Dennis Still. He picks it up. He gives it out to Moore. Moore quickly. Back pass. Deflected. Picked up by the Americans. Garrison fires right corner court. He makes it. And a foul is called on Moore. Oh, what a crucial break. Jeff Moore is also hurting badly. 50 to 49. A 1-point lead for the United States. Third foul on Jeff Moore. They had a steal there by Dennis Still. He couldn't get the ball away. They dived for it. And the Americans got it. Jeff Moore tried to stop Garrison. Committed the foul. He's third. 52 to 49. And Garrison at the line. Chance to increase the 3-point lead of the United States. Bad luck. Tremendously bad. Garrison fires. Won't go. Go for the rebound. Hangs onto the leather. Gives it outside to Chip. Chip down the left side. He stops. Jumps a 3-point shot. It goes. 52 all is the count. And 17 minutes to go in the ball game. And this is courage, heroism personified by the San Miguel Beer team. Americans. Presley comes down the baseline. Jumps pass inside. Stolen. Batted out by Wolf. Picked up by A-Maker. A-Maker on the outside. Goes inside. Swings away. Jumps on the key. It's good. 54 to 52. The Americans fight 2. They're getting the break. Pumaran across the midcourt line. Outside to Samboy Lim. Lim against Wolf. Gets the pick from Still. Moves away. Jumps the right corner court shot. One go. Rebound to Presley. Presley quickly out to A-Maker. A-Maker down the middle. America's up by 2. A-Maker takes a long one. Won't go. Rebound to England. England quickly to Sam Boylan. Lim cuts down the middle. Throws it out to Pumaran. Pumaran in the corner. Hand out to Sam Boy. From the key he fires. It's good. And it's tied at 54. With 16 and 12 to go in the ball game. Sam Boylan has 17 points in the ball game. 16 and 7 to go. Ron Jacobs on his feet, screaming out instructions. A-Maker right quarter court. The crowd is spellbound by the San Miguel Beer team. In the middle, Wolf. Wolf left quarter court to number 13, Ford. Garrison puts it up. Won't go. Rebound to Moore. Big rebound by Jeff. Outside to Chip England. England down the right quarter court area. England on the outside. Fakes. Can't shoot. Gives it to Still. Back to Chip. Chip moves middle. Just a three-point shot. Top of the key. Gonna be shot. The battle for the Rose Ball. Won by A-Maker. Americans are running. A-Maker comes down the middle. Throws it out to 13. He takes off Still. Forces the shot. One go. The battle for the Rose Ball. One by Wolf. He puts it up and makes it. 56-54. Americans using their height, their tremendous height to advantage in the shaded area. 56-54. 15 and 22 to go in the ball game. The Filipinos down by 2. Pumaran outside to Sam Boylan. Lim on the outside. Lim against Wolf. Lim looking inside. Wants to cut away. He's swings away against Wolf. Takes it low. Puts it up. It's shot. The battle for low. One by Sam Boylan. Lost at the lane line. And will keep it. Tremendous play by Sam Boylan. This guy is playing the gutsiest ball game. And coach Gene Keedy stands up and asks for an offensive foul by a 6'1 player against a guy who's 6'10. Sam Boylan. In the corner to Chip. Chip to Harris. Gets a pick from Dennis. Moves away. Swings away to the top of the key. Outside to Pumaran. Out to Chip. Chip. Harris moves to the top of the key. Fade away. Jumps about to Still. Back to Chip. He's open. He fires. 20-footer. It's good. And it's started 56. With 14 and 50 to go in the ballgame. A-Maker into the front court for the United States. Presley cuts, doesn't get the pass. A-Maker looks inside. Goes cross court. Presley in the right corner. He wants to shoot. They back off against him. Presley takes a long one. It won't go. Loose ball. Rebound won by Moore. Moore quickly to England. England racing into the front court. Skip a stop. Top of the key. Outside to Moore. Moore to Samboy. Samboy takes a three-point shot. Won't go. A-Maker all alone for the rebound. 56 all is the count. The Americans into the front court. A-Maker cuts to the top of the key. Moves to the right corner court. He forces the shot. It won't go. Rebound Jeff Moore. And Moore is fouled by A-Maker. That's his second foul. Substitution. Kylie coming in for Sam Boylan, who gets an ovation from the fans as he goes to the bench. And he can hardly breathe. And the American sending number 6, that's Pat Mitchell. Hector Kalma comes in for Frank Kumar. 56 all is the count. 14 and 18 to go in the ball game. And the San Miguel Beer team on the offensive. Kalma, Moore, Kaidik, Dennis Still like Chip England. Moore brings the ball up outside to Kalma. Kalma Harris by A-Maker. Gets across the midcourt line. Hector moves to the right corner court area. Bounce pass to Kaidik. Kaidik swings away to the corner. He backs off against Rubin. Gives it to Dennis Still. Still looks inside. Goes cross court to Chip. Chip looks inside to Jeff. Out to Kaidik. Kaidik top of the key to Dennis. Dennis to Jeff. Jeff looks inside. Hand off to Chip. He jumps inside to Dennis. And the foul is going to be called. Foul is on number 6, Mitchell. A give and go play by Jeff Moore and Chip England. Number 6, Mitchell commits. No, sorry, the foul was called on number 4, Holcomb. He's not even in the. Oh, yes, he's there. Foul was called on Holcomb, not on Mitchell. Long shot by Kaidik. It's good. 3-point shot by Kaidik. And San Miguel here is up by 3, 59-56, with 13 and 38 to go in the ball game against the mighty United States, the greatest basketball power in the world. A-Maker. Holcomb, he can't shoot. Gives it out. Lobs it inside to Todd. Todd fades away against Moore. And the foul is going to be called on Moore. Oh, geez. Or was it on Kaidu? Let's see. Foul is on Moore. That's his fourth. And Jeff Moore, battling number 10, Joe Wolf, who stands 6'10", has to be replaced by Ives Dignadise. 59-56. The Philippines by 3. 13 and 23 to go in the ball game. And Jeff Moore has to be replaced. He's got 4 fouls. And Ives Dignadise comes in for him. And number 10, Joe Wolf, standing 6'10", is at the line for the charity. We're hurting very bad. But we're playing the game of our lives. Wolf fires the first, it's good. 59-57. Wolf has 10 points in the ball game so far. Second free throw by Wolf coming up. He sets, he fires, it's good again. 59-58. A 1-point ball game. Engel and Harris in the backcourt. England against Holcomb. Long pass in the corner to Kalma. Kalma setting up the play. In the corner to Dignadise. Dignadise against Wolf. Out to Still. Top of the key. Still to Chip. Chip in the 3-point area. Moves to the middle now. Chip on the outside. Chip backs off now. Kaidi cut. Doesn't get the pass. Chip goes to the corner. He's harassed by Wolf. Inside to Dignadise. Back to Chip. He's open. Takes a 3-point shot. Won't go. Rebound to Gaddison. Gaddison quickly to Amaker. Amaker down the middle. Out to Wolf. Wolf in the corner against Dignadise. Outside to Amaker. In the corner to Holcomb. High pass inside to Gaddison. He's double team. Throws the shot. Makes it. Chip was trying to get an offensive foul. He hit the deck. Didn't call it. 60-59. The Americans by 1. Kalma across the midcourt line. 12 and 37 to go in the ballgame. Kalma to Kaidi. Kaidi looks inside. Swings away to the middle. Gives it out to Chip. Chip gets away. Comes back inside to Still. Still to Dignadise. He fires the looper. Won't go. Rebound. Number 6 hit the deck. And he's traveling. Number 6 hit the deck. He travels. It's going to be a side court throw in for San Miguel. Break for San Miguel. San Miguel hit the deck. As Still went inside. Side court throw in. 60-59. The Americans by 1. 12 and 20 to go in the ballgame. There you see Ron Jacobs. Chip Pineda. Very defensive mode. Dignadise on the outside. Gives it to Kalma in the middle. Kalma against Amaker. Swinging on the right side. Swings away against Amaker. Backs off. Gives it out to Dignadise in the corner to Kaidi. Kaidi swings away to the right quarter. Kaidi to Kalma. Kalma cuts inside. Comes back to Kaidi. He hits. Throws it out to Chip. He's open. Takes a 3-point shot. Oh boy, it rimmed out. Bad luck. Picked up by Holcomb. The Americans into the front court. Long pass to Gaddison. He goes down the baseline. Takes it to won't go. And a foul is called on Dennis Still. Driving play by Gaddison. And Gaddison will go to the line for 2, 60-59. A 1-point ball game. That's third foul on Dennis Still. Henderson comes in for the Americans. Amaker goes out. 11 and 54 to go in the ball game. Number 11, Kevin Henderson, standing 6'4.5". He's at the line for the two charities. And there you see Dennis Still, heavily bandaged right ankle. And he's really hurting. Jeff Moore is on the bench with 4 fouls. And he's also recovering from a hip and knee injury. Garrison, who was 18 points in the ball game, is at the line. Fires the first. It trickles in. 61-59. The Americans by 2 with 11 and 54 to go. There you see the American coach, Gene Keady, a worried man. Second free throw by Gaddison. Won't go. Still for the rebound. And another round of applause from the crowd outside to Kaidi. Swings away in the left quarter court against Mitchell. Outside to Chip. To Dignadise in the corner. Dignadise to Kalma. Kalma to Kaidi. Kaidi takes a 3-point shot. It's good. 62-61. San Miguel here by 1. 11 and 33 to go in the ball game. Clutch hit by Kaidi, who's got 14 points. And words fail me at this moment as this team battles with glorious courage against the United States. Wolf top of the key. Outside to 11, Henderson. Back to Wolf. Wolf swings away right quarter court. Inside to Gaddison. Gaddison again Still. Pushes the pass outside. He lost it. Good defensive play by Still there on Gaddison. Kalma, quick inbound. To Kaidi. He takes it to go. Fake. Fires. Missed it and a foul to board. A great driving play by Kaidi down the baseline. 64-61. A 3-point lead for the Philippines. San Miguel Pier team. And Kaidi gets at the line for a possible 3-point play. And number 6, Jack Mitchell picks up his third foul and promptly Coach Gene Keady taps their star player, Harold Presley, to come in. There you see the slow motion replay of that drive by Kaidi. Got a good bounce, made the basket and a foul to boot from Jack Mitchell. 64-61. San Miguel Pier by 3. 11 and 2 to go in the ball game. Kaidi. Steps ready to do breaking. Fires. Makes it. 65-61. San Miguel Pier by 4. They're pressing in the backcourt. Up in the middle. And a blocking foul is called on Kalma, and that's his fault. 4 fouls against Hector Kalma, and Tumaran has to come in for him. A gamble with the full court press, and Kalma goes to the sideline. He's got 4, he's on the bench. Jeff Moore has got 4 fouls, he's on the bench. Dennis Still is a near cripple, and we are leading the United States 65-61. This tells you something about this team. Presley comes inside against Dignadise, forces the shot. It's going to be short. Battle for the low ball, won by England. England harasses into the front court. England harassed by Holcomb. In the corner to Dignadise. Good double teaming defense. He swings inside, can't shoot. Throws it out to Still. Still to Kylie. He takes a 3-point shot. Won't go. Rebound battle. Won by Mitchell. Mitchell quickly to Henderson. Henderson goes inside. Side step, ducks off. The Americans moving the ball around now. Henderson out to Presley. Presley in the corner. Back to Henderson. He goes inside. Plays it up with one hand. Makes it 65-63. A 2-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 10 and 13 to go. Kumaran into the front court. Kumaran is still. Outside to Kaidik. Kaidik left quarter court. Kaidik swings inside. Throws it out to Still. Still to right quarter court to Chip. Chip again. Holcomb. He swings away. Goes to the middle. Chip fires. Top of the key shot. It's good. It's a 3-point shot by Chip. 68-63. And the Philippines, San Miguel, they are by 5. 9 and 53 to go. Chip has 36 points in the ball game. The Americans on the outside. Holcomb. They're getting a little rattled. Cross court. High pass inside. Batted out by Still. Recovered by the Americans. And a foul is going to be called on Still. On Still. Oh no. And Still commits his fourth foul. Still has got 4. Kalma has got 4. Moore has got 4. And Still has been replaced by Ituri. Jeff Moore coming in 9 and 41 to go. Rod Jacobs taking a jumper. 9 and 41 to go in the ballgame. 68-63. Side court throwing for the Americans. I thought Dennis still had a good steal there. But apparently the referee thought not. Side court throwing. Especially inbounding for the Americans. Goes outside to Henderson. Henderson moves to the top of the key. Henderson on the outside. They go outside to number 6. Mitchell. Mitchell looks inside. Bounce pass to Holcomb in the corner. Back to Presley. Inside pass. Number 9 lost it at the end line. Picked up by Chip Engel and San Miguel Beer into the front court. Chip. Chip in the left quarter court area. Chip goes to the middle. Gives it out to Kaidik. Kaidik fakes. Can't shoot. Gives it out to Ituri. Ituri back to Alan Kaidik. He swings away the right quarter court area. Right quarter court. He's open. He finds the 15 court. 70-63. The Philippines by 7. With 9 and 9 to go in the ballgame. Americans into the front court. Okay, they whirl around. Number 11, Henderson puts it up, won't go. He's only for the rebound, and it's a deliberate foul is called on the Americans. And he gets pulled. A deliberate foul, and Ituri hurt his head. He hit the deck. He went for a big rebound, and a deliberate foul is called on the Americans. The big guy. And a row from the jam-packed Chunghwa Stadium. First foul on number 9, Jay Violet. A timeout is called. We'd like to turn you back to us, Julie. 8:51 to go in the ball game. Believe it or not, San Miguel Beer Philippines up by 70-63. Hiding 19 points, 17 points for that boy Lim, 26 points for England. More on the court with 4 fouls. Dennis Hill has 4 fouls. He's on the bench. Kalma has 4 fouls, and a number of people, as I said, are responsible for this upsurge Philippine sport. The people involved in basketball, headed by Ambassador and what done in Cowango, but the man who has most of all inspired our nation and our people to pay attention to sports and youth development, because that is the strength and fiber of the nation. His Excellency the President. He has inspired us all. He has inspired our athletes through the years. We have reached great heights in Asia as a result of his inspiration, his wholehearted support, and the President must be thanked profusely, because it is because of his support and because of our people's support that we have teams like San Miguel Beer here battling the mightiest nation in the world and showing the way. It only fires the first one goal, 70-63. A 7-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 8:51 to go. This coverage brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Magnolia. It only fires the second one goal. Garrison for the rebound. When we needed him to fire the basket, he didn't make it. So that's all right. The pressure must have got to Jose Ituri. Haymaker on the outside. Haymaker looks inside, goes to Presley. He jumps over the key. It's good. 70-65. The lead is down to 5. 8 and 34 to go. Kumaran into the front court. Kumaran outside to Kaidik. Kaidik swings away. He's double team. Goes to England. He fires from the corner. Loop is going to be shot. Rebound. Won by Garrison. Out rebounding more. Quickly to Haymaker. Haymaker long pass to Presley. Presley breaks. Can't shoot. Throws it outside in the middle to Haymaker. Outside to Wolf. Wolf looks inside. Back to Haymaker. Haymaker swings inside. And a foul is called on Kaidik. Kaidik turned into him. That's a 16 foul by the Philippines, 70-65. And Kaidik third. 8 and 11 to go, 70-65. A 5-point lead for San Miguel Beer. Presley inbounding, left lane in the front court. The Americans on the offensive. Down by 5. But they have all the advantages. Ford on the outside. Ford looking for Garrison, goes to Presley. Presley top of the key, he jumps. It won't go. Rebound. Won by Ituri. Quickly to England. England in the front court. England top of the key. England looks inside, goes out to Kaidi, right corner court. Kaidi against Wolf. Out to Kumaran. Kumaran looking for Chip. Outside to Chip. Chip against Presley in the corner to Ituri. Ituri to Kaidi. He swings inside. Almost lost it. Throws it out to Ituri. Back to Kaidi. He takes. Throws it out to Chip. Chip in the middle. Out to Kumaran. Kumaran swings away. Goes inside. Jumps into Ituri. He jumps an 18-footer. Won't go. More touch for two. 72 to 65. San Miguel clear by 7. With 7:28 to go in the ball game. High pass inside to Garrison. He fires. Over Ituri. Won't go. Picked up by number 30. He falls the shot. Won't go. And the foul is going to be called on Chip. Or was it Kaidi? Foul was called on Alan Kaidi, his fourth. Americans powering inside. Kaidi commits his fourth foul. He's got 4, Still has 4, Jeff Moore has 4, Kalma has 4, and Sam Boylan comes into the hard court for Alan Kaidi. 72 to 65, a 7-point lead for San Miguel Beer of the Philippines. 7:20 to go in the ball game. We'd like to thank our many sponsors. San Miguel Beer. There you see the slow motion replay of that effort. Look at Moore go inside. It's great play by Jeff Moore. Number 13 fires. One go. Ford misses the first. We'd like to thank San Miguel Beer, Magnolia, Coca-Cola, Sanyo Travel, and a whole lot of wonderful people back there home for making this coverage possible. Ford fires the second. It's good. 72 to 66. San Miguel Beer by 6. 7:17 to go in the ball game. Moore Harris in the backcourt. 5 Mitchell gets across the midcourt line. Moore works down the corner. Backs off now. Out to Kumaran. Kumaran top of the key. Outside to Ituri. He goes inside. Throws it back to Kumaran. Kumaran to Chip England. He swings away to the corner. Gets a pick from Moore. Backs off now. Gives it out to Ituri in the middle. Ituri to Kumaran. He takes a 3-point shot. It's 76 to 66. It should be 3 points. It was 3 points. They didn't give him 3. Score says 75-66. Haymaker, top of the key jumper. It's good. 75-68. That should have been a 3-point shot bomb. Anyway, the lead is down to 7. 6:38 to go. Kumaran against Haymaker. He backs off. Gives it outside to Chip England. England in the corner to Ituri. Ituri looks inside. Cuts inside. Backs off. He spills. And a traveling violation is called on Ituri. 75-68. A 7-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 6:27 to go. Presley comes in for the Americans. And going out is number 10, Wolf. 6:27 to go in the ball game. 7-point lead for San Miguel Beer. Haymaker into the front court. Haymaker, the 5 for San Miguel Beer. Kumaran, England, Ituri. Garrison against Ituri. Forces the shot. One-hand shot. Makes it. Let's see. And a foul against Ituri. And Garrison goes to the line. 75 to 70. The big guy working inside against Ituri. A 5-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 6:16 to go in the ball game. Third foul on Ituri, and Garrison is at the line. The United States has never been so scared in its life in a basketball game as they are tonight against San Miguel Beer, Philippines. Garrison fires. It won't go. Rebound to Moore. Quickly to Chip. Chip is slowing it down. Chip into the front court. England on the outside. He cuts top of the key. Lobs it out to Samboy Lim in the corner. Lim looks inside. He swings away. Goes inside. Puts it up. Glorious play by Samboy Lim inside. 77 to 70. 5:57 to go in the ball game. And Ron Jacobs stands and is still to come in. Haymaker on the outside. Goes to the corner to Presley. He says can't shoot. Now throws it out to Haymaker in the middle. Haymaker right corner court. Outside to Anderson. Back to Presley. Comes the pass inside. Garrison puts it up. And in over Ituri for 2. Jacobs screaming for a traveling violation. Didn't get it. 77 to 72. A 5-point lead for San Miguel Beer. Outside. It's Kumaran. Kumaran harassed by Haymaker. Inside to Ituri. Out to go. He comes down the baseline. And a foul is called on Garrison. Foul is on Garrison. And the Americans pick up foul number 6. And it's going to be a side court throwing. Dennis Still is coming in. For San Miguel Beer coming in for Ituri. And a hand for the fan. For Ituri. As well as for Dennis Still who comes in for him. 77-72. 5:25 to go. San Miguel Beer of the Philippines 5-5. Kumaran. Again, Haymaker. Kumaran on the outside. Goes outside to Chip. Chip swings away right corner court. Bounce pass inside to Moore. Moore back to Chip. He swings away right corner court. Goes to the corner now. Chip in the corner. Tight shot. It's good. 79-72. San Miguel here by 7. With 5 and 8 to go in the ball game. England has 28 points. Presley, inside pass. Cut it out. Last touch. The Americans keep. Last touch. Some boy Lim says. Referee Oppenheimer. Side goal throwing. Presley took that to inbound. Outside to Amaker. Amaker top of the team. Amaker moves to the right corner. Presley cuts down the baseline. Let's get the pass. They go to Mitchell. Mitchell outside to Amaker. Amaker swings inside. Puts it up. It's short. Rebound to Still. Still runs out of the net. Outside to Chip England. England across the midcourt line. San Miguel here is on the offensive with 4:42 to go. We're up by 7. England. Harris looks outside. Gives it outside to Dennis Still. Still looks inside. Still Harris. Goes cross for the Chip. It's run out. Picked up by number 13. Fourth. He goes to the hole. Puts it up. Fires and makes it. That pass by Dennis. 79-74. Americans have got that lead to 5. They saw the pass coming to Chip, and Dennis was not quick enough. Kumaran into the front court. Kumaran comes up. Posts the top of ski, and a foul is called. Foul is called on Amaker. Side goes throwing. His third foul. And the Americans are in penalty situation now. With 4 and 18 to go. 79-74. Side goes inbound to San Miguel here on the Philippines. Number 5 picks up foul number 4. That's Amaker. Picks up foul number 4. Chip England picks up inbound. 4 and 18 to go. Chip to Kumar. Kumar outside to Dennis. Still looks inside for Chip. Dennis Still now. Here's Harris. Throws it out to Chip. Still by number 13 again. Ford goes inside, fires and makes it. Dennis Still has made 2 bad passes. And the Americans have come to within 3 points. 79-76 with 3 and 56. 2 poor passes by Dennis Still. But the quickness of the Americans really did that sport. England outside to Still. Still is Harris. Samboy Lim cuts. Bounce pass to Samboy Lim. Lim in the corner. Lim looks inside. Works on the baseline. Throws the pass inside. Stolen by the Americans again. Amaker into the front court. Tight defense by the Americans. Amaker. And Samboy Lim committed an error there. Gaddison is double team. He backs up. Goes to Amaker. He swings inside. Amaker gets Kumaran. Puts it up. It won't go. Picked up by England. And a foul is going to be called there. Must be called there. Pushing. Number 6 was pushing Samboy Lim. And a timeout is called. 79-76. San Miguel here on the Philippines by 3. 3 and 23 to go in the ball game. We're turning back to us. More England, Still, and Samboy Lim. Kalma, right corner court, outside to Chip. Chip into the middle now. He's double team. He's stolen. Stolen by Amaker. Amaker goes to the basket. Puts it up, fires. Won't go, and a foul is going to be called on Chip. Chip was asking for a foul, didn't get it, and Ron Jacobs is totally distressed. Amaker goes to the line. The foul number 2 on Chip. 3 and 8 to go. 79-76. The Americans down by 3, but Amaker has a chance. He's at the line. Chip is not a good ball handler, really, because he's played a great game, but he's had to play point guard much of the way. He must be very tired. Amaker at the line. The crowd poos, so the American fires. Won't go! 79-76. That's coach Gene Keady. Second free throw by Amaker. The crowd is booing again. Rising the Americans. He fires. He makes it this time. 79-77. A 2-point lead for San Miguel here. Kalma Harris to the backcourt by Amaker. Gets across the midcourt line, may go all the way. Jumps into Chip. Chip is open for the corner. He fires. It's good! 81-77. San Miguel here by 4. With 2:54 to go in the ball game. And Jacobs is on his feet, screaming out at his players. On the outside is Ford. In the middle to Gaddison. High pass inside. Number 6 is blocked. Rebound Still. Still to go. He's blocked by Samboy Lim. More zigzag into the front court. Moore working on the right side. Jeff Moore on the outside. Goes to the middle now. Gives it out to Samboy Lim. Samboy was not looking, but Amaker into the front court. Amaker into the corner. Samboy was not looking. Amaker to the top of the key. Goes outside to Presley. He takes a long one. Deflected by Samboy Lim. And a foul is called on Samboy Lim. Oh no. Oh boy. And the crowd pulls. Referee Mario Oppenheimer. That was no foul. That was a great deflection by Samboy Lim. 2:26 to go. And we are not getting a single break in the ball game. Absolutely not. Side court throwing. Or is it going to be take two? Yes, it's going to be take two. Samboy Lim was not looking when we were going to the front court. Chip through him apart, hit the back of his head. And especially at the line. Presley, their best player. And once again the crowd pulls. He's got 10 points. He fires. It's in. 81-78. The lead of San Miguel Pier down to 3. Presley preparing for the second free throw. He fires the second. It's good again. 81-79. San Miguel Pier's lead is down to 2. Kalma in the backcourt against Amaker. Zigzag into the front court. Kalma, top of the key. Kalma cuts inside. Almost lost it. They battle for the low spot. Picked up by Jeff Moore. And the jump is going to be called between Jeff Moore and Amaker. Kalma lost control. Tried to dribble. And it's going to be Moore against Amaker. In front of the San Miguel basket. 81-79. San Miguel Pier by 2 against the United States. 2:14 to go. Jeff taps it. Samboy Lim recovers. Inside to Moore. Moore hangs on the ladder. Gives it outside to Chip. Chip to Kalma. Kalma on the outside. Great play by Samboy Lim. Great recovery. Kalma top of the key. Outside to steal. They try to go. America try to go for a steal. Can't go get it. England in the corner. England against Wolf. England looks inside. England swings away. Left corner court. Here's Harris. Bounce pass inside to Kalma. Kalma is Harris. Lost it. Gives it to Chip. Chip is open from the corner. He fires. He makes it. 83-79. The Philippines by 4. With a minute and 46 to go in the ball game. Against the mighty United States. Presley on the outside. Presley against Samboy Lim. He goes inside. Goes on the shot. It won't go. Yes. They battle for the rebound. Garrison puts it up. Back to the basket. Shot for 2. 83-81. The lead is down to 2. 1:32 to go in the ball game. Kalma into the front court. Kalma waiting for Jeff Moore. Kalma still. Kalma top of the key. Kalma swings away the left corner court area. Outside to Chip England. Chip swings away the right corner court. He gets away. Chip. Jeff cut. Doesn't get the pass. Chip looks inside for Jeff now. Can't shoot. Gives it out to Samboy Lim. Samboy Lim on the outside. Out to Chip. Chip swings away right corner court. Out to Dennis Hill. Back to Chip. He's open. He takes a 3-point shot. Go baby go. It rims out. Back to Garrison. Garrison for the rebound. Quickly to Amaker. And the Americans have a chance to tie the count. With a minute and 3 to go in the ball game. Amaker into the front court. Amaker for the United States. Outside to Presley. Presley against Samboy Lim. He works on the baseline. Goes charging inside. Throws the pass to Garrison. Garrison won't go. And a tripping foul is going to be called. And Garrison will go to the line. Side court. Now it's going to be 2 free throws. The foul, I think, was on Kalma. His fifth. And Hector Kalma fouls out. Philippines up 83-81. 53 seconds to go in the ball game. And the Americans have a chance to tie the count. Kalma has fouled out. That's his fifth. And Ron Jacobs has to make a fifth decision. There you see the rebound play. And Kumaran being embraced by Ron Jacobs. He's talking to Franz, about to send him in. Talking to him like a father would talk to a son. 53 seconds to go in the ball game. 83-81. Philippines by 2. And the Americans are making several substitutions. Number 11 is coming in. That's Henderson. Number 4 is coming in. That's Holcomb. For Amaker and Ford. At the line, it's Garrison. 83-81. Garrison prepares to take the free throw. He fires. He makes it. 83-82. A 1-point lead for San Miguel Pier. And Garrison for the second free throw. Garrison steps. Pulled by the crowd. He fires. It makes it. It's tied at 83 with 53 seconds left in the ballgame. San Miguel Pier on the offensive. Shift into the front court. England top of the key. England moves to the left corner court area. England on the outside. He goes to the corner. Jumps an impossible shot. Won't go, he got a foul. It rimmed out. He's asking for a three attempt. Yes, he's going to take three because it's a 3-point shot. 83 all is a count. 38 seconds to go. And Chip England is on the line for three attempts. That was a 3-point shot. The ball rimmed out, unfortunately for us. Chip is at the line now. The five for the Philippines still. Moore, Pumaran, England, and Samboy 38 seconds to go. 83 all is a count. And Chip is at the line. Chip. Set. Fires. Missed it. 84-83. San Miguel here up by one with 38 seconds to go in the ball game. You ask for heroism, you have it here tonight. This fabulous San Miguel Beer team. England for the second free throw. He sets, he fires, he makes it again. 85-83. He's going to get one more because it's a 3-point shot when he was fouled. 38 seconds to go. The American coach is going wild, but it was a good call by the referee because Chip really had a 3-point shot. Chip at the line, 85-83. He sets, he fires, he makes it again. 86-83. 15,000 people are screaming. 36 seconds to go in the ball game. San Miguel Pierre by three. On the outside is Holocomb. Outside to Wolf. Inside, Garrison forces the shot and missed it. 86-85. 26 seconds to go. Pumaran into the front court. Pumaran zigzagging. It's a double dribble is scored on Pumaran. Oh. Okay, Americans on the offensive. Amaker on the outside. Lob pass inside. Garrison. He blocked by Sale, but he makes it. 86-85. 87-86. The Americans by one. 9 seconds to go. Moore goes down the baseline. He goes inside. Foul! It's called on Amaker. And Jeff Moore will go to the line with 5 seconds to go in the ball game. And the Philippines down by one. 87-86. Moore at the line for two free throws with 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Amaker committed a blocking foul, and Jeff Moore is at the line with 5 seconds to go. One-on-one situation. He's got to sing both. He's got to. And Keeney is shouting at Dennis Steele. The American coach shouting at Dennis Steele, and Dennis Steele is shouting right back at him. 85th foul by Amaker. He fouls out. 87-86 is the count. The United States by one. Jeff Moore at the line for two free throws. England goes and talks to him. Amaker doesn't want to get off the hard court. He better get off. Otherwise, he might get a technical. Yes, he's replaced. And coming in for them is number 11, Henderson. Yes, Coach Ron Jacob. Jeff Moore is at the line for the two free throws. 87-86. And a standing ovation from the fans as Moore prepares to take the one-on-one situation. Jeff is at the line. He sets. He fires. Won't go. No, he missed it. It's tied at 87 for a lucky bounce with 5 seconds to go. 87 all is the count. And Jeff Moore for his second free throw. Jeff Moore setting. He sets. He fires. It won't go. Utiore, come to the wrong man. Picked up by the Americans. 2 seconds to go. Get to a long shot. Won't go. There goes the buzzer. 87 all is the count. Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. The referee puts him in place. He tossed the coin to find out which side takes which court, or which team takes which side of the court. 87 all is the count. 5 minutes in extra time. Still is jumping against Jackson. A couple of crucial errors. Unfortunately, one by Kumaran may have fostered this one. One by Kumaran, the cross on the tap. Kumaran to Chip. Chip jumps a 3-point shot. It's good! 90-87. 4:52 go in extra time. Americans on the offensive. Henderson. Henderson looking outside. Goes in the middle to Ford. Ford to Henderson. In the corner to Gaddison. Back to Ford. Ford in the corner to Presley. He jumps one inside, cut it out from behind. Divided for the loose ball. Picked up by Wolf. He throws it back. Recovered by Presley. Presley covered the key. Outside to number 2 seconds, 1 second. They take a round shot. It won't go. Rebound to Still. Big rebound by Still. Outside to Moore. Moore into the front court. Moore may go all the way. He's going inside the hoop. He takes it over 5 and gets it. And the foul is scored. Great driving play by Chip Moore. He hit the deck. Hit the back of his head. And he's on the hard court. A driving play. Jeff saw the opening. Look at that play. He goes inside, takes it to the loop, fires and makes it. A foul is called on number 14, Jennison. And, no, it's on Ford, rather. He's third, 92-87. A 5-point lead for San Miguel Pier. Moore is back, is aching. Excruciating pain. Dennis still goes and taps him on the back. Gives him a word of encouragement. Number 13, 4, apologizes to Jeff Moore. And Moore is at the line for a possible 3-point play. 92-87. 4:14 to go in extra time. Jeff Moore bends low. Prepares to take the free throw. Jeff sets, fires. He takes it. 93-87. San Miguel Pier by 6. And Jeff Moore is limping badly. As the Americans swing into the front court. It's Henderson. Henderson on the outside. Henderson in the corner to Presley. Presley wants to shoot. Can't shoot. Gives it outside to Ford. Out to Henderson. Henderson looks inside, goes to Presley in the left corner, walks on the baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Sam Boylan. And that could be Sam Boy's fourth foul. No, it's his third. Side court throwing, Sam Boylan's third foul. That was a good foul by Sam Boylan. Don't tell me they're going to give the Americans 2 free throws for that. Yes, they are. Yes, they're going to give the Americans Presley 2 free throws for that foul by Sam Boylan with 3:58 to go, 93-87. San Miguel Pier by 6. Presley at the line. The crowd continues to move. 1-on-1 situation. It goes 93-88. San Miguel Pier's lead down to 5. Second free throw by Presley coming up. He sets. The star of Villanova, the NCAA champion, fires the second, makes it again. 93-89. He's got 15 points. 16 points for Presley in the ballgame. San Miguel Pier by 4. More limping into the front court. Engeland on the outside against Presley. Engeland swings away against Presley. Moves to the middle. Looks for more. Here's Harris. Gives it out to Kumaran. Kumaran. Top of the key. Outside to Jeff. Jeff goes inside. Checks it through. Puts it up. Fires and that's it. Driving play by Jeff Moore. Down the middle. 95-89. He just grit his teeth and took it to the hoop. With 3:32 to go in extra time. San Miguel Pier of the Philippines by 6 against the United States. Wolf on the outside. Wolf in the corner. Wolf outside to Presley. A hand clap by the crowd. Presley swings away against Sam Boylan. Presley go to the corner. Just the ball inside. Garrison is blocked by Sam Boylan. Oh boy, what a bad call. Garrison charged into, look at that. That was the previous play, sorry. Where Moore went inside. Moore is given his 5th foul. He goes out. And that was a bad call if I saw one. Because that was a clear charging violation as far as we saw it here. And Sam Boylan had blocked the ball from behind. But they called a foul on Jeff Moore. And Jeff Moore limbs off the court. 95-89. He gets a round of applause from the fans. 3:19 to go. Dignity comes in. And now the Americans truly have the domination of the board. A limping Dennis still with 4 fouls is there. Moore has fouled out. Kalmar has fouled out. Kumaran has 4. Sam Boylan is 3. And number 14, Garrison is at the line. Garrison fires. It's shot. 3:19 to go. 95-89. A 6-point lead for San Miguel Pier of the Philippines with 3:19 to go. And Garrison prepares for the second free throw. He fires. It's good. 95 to 90. San Miguel Beer lead down to 5. Chip England in the backcourt. Chip. Harris by Presley. Chip against Presley. And a foul is called on Presley. And Chip will go to the line. Will he or will he not? Yes, it'll be take two for Chip England. One-on-one situation. And Chip can help the cause a great deal if it seeks to do charities. Presley picks up foul number 3. 95 to 90. San Miguel 0 the Philippines by 5. 3 and 11 to go in the ball game. And England prepares to take the free throw. Chip. Fires and makes the first 96 to 90. We edge in front by 6 in extra time. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the ball game. Or rather in extra time. Chip fires the second. He makes it 97 to 90. San Miguel here by 7. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go in extra time. In the corner, it's Wolf. Outside to Watson. Watson to Presley. Inside to Garrison. Turn around, turn over, still won't go. Rebound to Dennis. He embraces the leather. Gives it to Kumaran. Kumaran Harris in the backcourt. Gives it outside to Chip England. England swings it to the front court. Outside to France Kumaran. Outside to Dennis, still right quarter court. Cross court to Dignity. In the corner to Chip. Chip swings away left quarter court. Goes to the middle now. Chip outside to Sam Boylan. Sam Boylan on the outside. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Dennis still. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They give it to Chip. Chip top of the key. He can't shoot. Fade away. Outside to Dignity. Back to Chip. 3 seconds. He fires. The wrong one. It's good. A good 3 points for England. 100 to 90. San Miguel here by 10. 2 and 26 to go in the ball game. Wolf turns around. Gives it to number 12. Jumps it inside and the foul is going to be called on Kumaran. Oh boy. Foul number 5 on France Kumaran. Is it? Or is it number 4? I don't know. It's number 4 on France. And then he's still talking to France Kumaran. As number 13, Ford comes in for Wolf. England has 43 points in this ball game. Incredible shooting performance. And number 12 is at the line. Watson. 100 to 90. San Miguel here by 10. With 2 and 21 to go in extra time. Watson sets, he fires, he makes it 100 to 91. San Miguel Bears lead down to 9 as Watson prepares to take the second free throw. Second one is also good, 100 to 92. An 8-point lead for San Miguel Bears. Dignity picks up the inbound, outside to Still to Kumaran. Kumaran Harris in the backcourt. Kumaran, and he's fouled by number 12, that's Watson, and France will go to the line. Both teams in penalty situation. Kumaran at the line. Ron Jacobs taking the chance. 100 to 92. 2 and 14 to go in the ball game. And France Kumaran is at the line. In extra time. His coverage via satellite from Taipei's Tsinghua Sports and Culture Center, brought to you courtesy of San Miguel Beer, Magnolia. Kumaran makes the first. 101 to 92. And a number of other fine sponsors, including Coca-Cola and Sanyo Travel. Kumaran for the second free throw. He fires. He goes 102 to 92. San Miguel here by 10 with 2 and 13 to go in extra time. The Americans on the outside. There Harris, number 13, Ford, outside to Presley. He takes a 3-point shot. It won't go. Rebound battle to Still. Still lost it. They work out the best time. The Americans closing at the end line. Great play by Dennis Still. 2 minutes to go in extra time. 102 to 92. Dignity takes a Still. Throws it outside to some boy Lim. Lim is tripped and fouled. Oh, and Lim hits the deck. And Semboy Lim will go to the line for 2. 102 to 92. San Miguel here by 10. With a minute and 52 to go in the ball game. And Semboy Lim is at the line. He's going to take the 2, says Ron Jacobs. He's not going to wait. He's going to take it. Because we cannot wait because of the tremendous height advantage of the Americans. Semboy Lim at the line. He's had a sparkling game. Played with all the guts and the glory. 19 points for Semboy. 19 for Kylie. Semboy said, he fires. Go baby. Won't go. Rebound to Presley. High pass inside. Americans are running. Lewis on the outside. Inside to number 30. Takes it to fires and makes it. 102 to 94. A minute and 44 to go. England. Harris in the backcourt. Quickly to Kumaran. Kumaran quickly out to Semboy Lim. He goes to the hoop. Fires. Missed it. On a fast break play. 104 to 94. A minute and 35 to go in extra time. A 10-point lead for San Miguel here of the Philippines. Timeout is called. We turn you back to our studios. We have a minute and 35 to go in extra time. 104 to 94. San Miguel here of the Philippines by 10. And my word, I am at a loss for words. England, the most magnificent performance of his life, 43 points. Sam Boylan, 21. Alan Kaidik, 19. Jeff Moore, 12 points. Kumaran, 5. And Kalma, 3. Kalma has fouled out. Moore has fouled out. Who else has fouled out? Yes. Kalma and Moore. For the Americans, Amaker fouled out. He's got 16 points. Presley has 16. 11 for Wolf, 9 for Ford, and 27 for Gaddison. Okay, Americans on the offensive with a minute and 34 to go. San Miguel here by 10. Top of the key is Watson. Watson takes a 3-point shot. It's good. 104 to 97. Americans are pressing. Dignadise quickly outside to Kumaran. Kumaran outside to Still. Still to England. England outside to Kumaran. Kumaran hangs on with it. Backside to Chip. And a foul is going to be called on number 7, Presley. With a minute and 17 to go. 104 to 97. It's going to be Kumaran at the line. Fourth foul on Presley. And number 11 is coming in. Henderson is coming in for the United States. For whom is he coming in? For number 14, Gaddison. Americans got a 3-point shot, cut down the lead to 7. Timeout is called by Ron Jacobs. We turn you back to our studio. Minutes and 17 to go in extra time. San Miguel here of the Philippines by 7, 104 to 97 against the mighty United States. And Franz Kumaran will go to the line for 2 charities on the foul by Harold Presley, number 7, who played for Villanova, the NCAA champions in the United States. And what a glorious episode in the history of Philippine basketball. It's a chapter that I'd like to read over and over again. Franz Kumaran at the line. We've got a number of people to thank. San Miguel Pier, the San Miguel Corporation, Magnolia, Coca-Cola, Sanyo Travel, and people. His Excellency the President for all the support he has given sports. Missed by Kumaran, picked up by Presley, outside to Lewis. Lewis takes a 3-point shot on the run. It won't go. Dignadise for a big rebound. Outside to England. England harassed and fouled in the backcourt. He'll go to the line for 2. The foul is on 11. That's Henderson embracing and fouling Chip England. And Dennis Hill was banged in that situation too. Dennis bleeding from the right eyebrow there. But he's all right. He wants to play. Number 6 is coming for the American pitcher. Dennis still gets a big hand. 104 to 97. A 7-point lead for San Miguel here of the Philippines. 106 remaining in extra time. As I said, a number of people to thank His Excellency the President for his support for sports and youth development. Ambassador Eduardo Ganding Cojuangco, who is continuing crusade to restore Philippine privilege, or rather prestige, in the international scene, has now been achieved. American coaches trying to argue with referee Oppenheimer, Mario of Uruguay, just tells them to stay quiet as Chip England goes to the line for 2 charities. 104 to 97. Chip was the guy who was fouled. They're trying to say no. Chip fires. One goal picked up by Dignadise. It's tripped and fouled by number 13. Great offensive rebound by Ives Dignadise. Foul is on Ford. Chip England missed. Okay. Foul number 5 on Henderson, on Ford. He fouls out. We have a minute and 3 to go. And the Filipinos are going to take a side court throw-in. They waved the free throw because Dignadise is not the greatest shooter in the world. Number 4 is coming in for him. Holcomb. Ron Jacobs directing the play as they prepare for the inbound. Out to Still. Still is embraced and harassed in the backcourt. Foul is on Holcomb. It's going to be a side court throw-in. 1 minute and 1 second to go in extra time. 104 to 97 to go in the ball game. A 7-point lead for San Miguel Pier. Dignadise prepares to inbound. Dignadise. Chip England being harassed. Throws it outside to Still. Still to Chip. Chip to Kumaran. Kumaran to Chip. Chip goes inside. Throws it out to Samboy Lim. Samboy Lim. Dignadise was open, didn't get it. Samboy Lim takes a group. Fires the net. Glorious driving play by Samboy Lim. 106 to 97. Number 8, Lewis into the front court. Lewis in the corner. He jumps the shot inside to number 12. Watson. Watson takes a long one. It won't go. Picked up. Lost by the Americans. Recovered by them. In the corner. Lewis is blocked by Samboy Lim. Came out of nowhere. Glorious block. But the referee says it's a foul. Oh, boy. What a call! The Chinese referee said it was a foul when it looked to us a clear block. 106 to 97, 9-point lead for San Miguel Pier. Samboy Lim picks up his fourth foul. 37 seconds left in extra time. And San Miguel Pier on the verge of its most historic victory. The most historic victory of a Philippine basketball team in the years I can remember. 37 seconds to go in the ball game. Extra time. 106 to 97. A 9-point lead for us. Lewis fires. Won't go. Yes, it won't go. And a screech from a Chinese girl in the background. 37 seconds to go. Do pardon me if I get excited. I can't help it. 106 to 97. Bong Sarah all dressed up with his brand new suit and looking good. Second one by Lewis is good. 106 to 98. He's going to get a 3 free throws because the referee said it was a 3-point shot. Okay, an 8-point lead for San Miguel Pier. 37 seconds to go in extra time. Lewis sets. He fires. Won't go. They go for the rebound. Tap by Dennis Still. Recovered in the corner. Presley fires a long one. It won't go. Loose ball. And they lost it. It's going to be our ball. Yes. Good play. Good play. Dignity say and Samboy Lim. Dignity say inbound to Samboy Lim. Lim into the front court. And a holding foul is called against the Americans. Yes. And Pumaran, number 6, Mitchell. And Pumaran goes to the line with 29 seconds to go in the ball game. 106 to 98. San Miguel Pier of the Philippines up by 8. 29 seconds to go. Pumaran. France has got to see this charity. Please the pressure with 29 seconds to go. France at the line. He sets. He fires. And he makes the first. 107 to 98. We're up by 9. 29 seconds to go in extra time. Called one Jacob here. Right? Second free throw by France Pumaran. He fires. It's going to be shot. He almost put on the loose ball. Recovered by number 8. Lewis on the outside. He takes a 3-point shot. It won't go. It slims out. Picked up by number 6. They fire. Mitchell fires on the corner. Won't go. Rebound to number 4. Holocomb. He backs up. 17 seconds to go. He's struggling. It's a turnover. It looks like a one-ball game for us. 17 seconds to go in extra time. 107 to 98. San Miguel Pier of the Philippines by 9. Ituri is being tapped to come in for Dennis Still. And Dennis Still is going to get a hero's hand from the crowd. Yes. Fabulous. Fabulous Dennis Still. So the 5 for the Philippines. San Miguel Pier. Pumaran. England. Dignatice. Ituri. And Samboy Lim. Ituri inbounding. And the foul is going to be called, yes, on number 12, hanging on to Pumaran. The foul is on Watson. 17 seconds to go, 107 to 98. 9-point lead for San Miguel Pier of the Philippines. This satellite coverage coming to you, courtesy of the San Miguel Corporation, Magnolia, and Coca-Cola. And of course, Sanyo Travel. This is a proud moment for us. It's a glorious moment for us. And of course, it must be a very happy moment for His Excellency President Marcos. He has supported sports all the way, no question about it. And we beat the United States of America. That's the story in itself. It shows what dedication, what discipline, what courage an innate Filipino savvy can do. Pumaran makes the first 108 to 98. The Americans go inside, take it to hoop, they let him go. 108 to 100. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Ituri prepares to inbound. Lost at the end line by number 8. That's Lewis. Side court throw in. 4 seconds to go. Call Jacobs. Victoria long pass. Intercepted by Lewis. Lewis goes into the front court. 1 second to go. Take it. One go. We have won. Believe it or not. San Miguel Pier of the Philippines has beaten the mighty United States 108 to 100 in extra time. It was a glorious game of basketball. A moment to cherish. A moment to cherish. And let my friend, Mr. Ron Jacobs, come over here.